to all, mabuhay! We are gathered here today to hear another epic adventure. This story is highly inspired with the rich and colorful culture and traditions of the people from the Southeast Asian countries. May you feel prouder of your roots and heritage after listening to the story of Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon, adapted by Courtney Carbone. In the land of Heart, a young girl named Raya slipped into the chamber of the dragon gem. This magical gem had the power of the dragons to drive away the evil, dark spirits that turned people to stone. Raya skillfully fought a masked warrior who revealed himself as her father, Benja. He was proud that his daughter had passed the final test to become a guardian of the dragon gem. Benja made a special meal for Raya. He included ingredients from the 5 lands that made up the world: fang, talon, spine, tail, and their home, heart. Long ago, these lands had been united as one harmonious world called Kumandra. Now, they were bitter enemies. Benja believed that Kumandra could exist again if everyone learned to trust one another. Raya didn't believe that this could ever happen. Benja invited leaders from the other lands to Heart. But chaos broke out when Namari, the daughter of the Fang Chief, tried to steal the dragon gem. The gem crashed to the ground and shattered into 5 shards. The evil Droom were reawakened. Benja tried to ward them off, but the Droom were too powerful. They was turned to stone. While Raya and his best friend Tuk escaped with one of the gem shards, the Chief of Fang, Talon, Spine, Tail each took a shard for themselves. Raya grew up to be a fierce warrior with one purpose: to find the mythical dragon named Sisu. Raya hoped that Sisu could bring back her father. After 6 long years of searching, Raya and Tuk finally found Sisu in the land of Tail. Sisu agreed to help, but first they would have to collect the other 4 gem pieces, one from each land. The tail gem shard was hidden in a nearby fortress, along with some hidden traps. Raya and Sisu successfully retrieved the shard. When Sisu touched it, she transformed into a human. Moments later, Namari and her Serlots, giant cat-like creatures, arrived. Thinking fast, Raya triggered the trap. The drum sang on Namari and her soldiers. Raya, Sisu and Tuk made a quick escape. They headed for the docks, jumped into the water, and climbed aboard a shrimp boat owned by a spirited, street-smart kid named Boone. He agreed to take them to find the Talon gem shard. Sisu was thankful, but Raya didn't trust him. In Talon, Raya was tricked by a 2-year-old girl named Noi and strange creatures called Anghis. The creators pickpocketed the gem shard. After catching the little thieves, Raya realized this crafty group might be helpful on her quest. She convinced them to join her team. Meanwhile, the Chief of Talon had kidnapped Sisu. She pushed Sisu out of the gates to Talon, and the Droons were waiting. Raya and Tuk suddenly appeared. Raya retrieved the Talon gem shard and rescued Sisu. The gem shard gave Sisu the power to create fog, which allowed them to escape the Droom. As they traveled to Spine, Sisu told Raya that the world would be whole again if people trusted one another. Raya still didn't believe that, especially after they were captured and tied up by a fierce Spine warrior named Tom. Sisu and Raya's friend helped them break free, but they weren't safe for long. Namari and her army had followed them to spy. Raya faced Namari alone to allow her friends to escape. Both were skillful fighters, but Namari got the upper hand over Raya. Sisu transformed back into a dragon and defended Raya. Everyone was shocked and amazed. Namari most of all. Raya and her friends fled to Boone's boat, and Namari and her army returned to Fang. Tong revealed that he had a spine gem shard, which gave Sisu the power to create rain. Sisu appeared to fly across the sky as she ran on raindrops. Now, the final missing gem shard was the one being kept in Fang. Sisu wanted Raya to trust Namari. She convinced Raya to ask Namari to work together. Raya reluctantly agreed. The group traveled to Fang, where Noi and the Angus brought Namari a gift and a note asking for help. Namari sent out a flare, signaling that she would meet with them. Namari met Raya and Sisu in the woods. She brought the last gem shard, but she also brought a crossbow. Raya drew out her sword to defend Sisu. Suddenly, the crossbow triggered. An arrow hit Sisu, and she fell into the Fan Canal. The water dried up around her. Raya stormed after Namari. As they clashed swords, Namari said that she had never meant to hurt Sisu. Outside, Raya's friends were saving others from the doom. Instead of continuing the fight, Raya and Namari joined forces to help. With the gem shard's power nearly gone, Raya realized that trust was the only path to peace, just as her father and Sisu had said. Raya then gave her gem shard to Namari. Without its protection, she was turned to stone by the rune. Boom, Noi, and Tong handed their shards to Namari as well, and were turned to stone. Namari put all the pieces of the dragon gem back together again, just as the rune closed in. The magic inside the restored dragon gem created a blast of light that destroyed all of the runes. Rain began to fall, and everyone was brought back to life, even the dragons. Raya reunited with Sisu and then traveled back home to Heart to find her father. Years had passed since they had seen one another, but Benja would always know his daughter. Benja's dream of peace had finally come true. Kumandra was restored. That was an epic adventure. Now, I am wishing that you have learned something from our story, that trust is the only way to peace, just like Benja and Sisu had told Raya. Again, thank you for joining me on this awesome adventure. I hope you are all doing well and stay safe and healthy. God bless us all and goodbye everyone!